Good morning.
It is. I'll tell you what, we got rain for the first time in whatever. Good old
Okay.
half inch. So
I got nothing. Don't make me respond to
I know I told
that.
that to
Let's
my
just.
wife and then was like,
Yep. She's like, yeah, I know the feeling. No, I'm sorry. Anyway, I know. See, I can't resist. I'm terrible.
it's a professional podcast for professional people who
For
are
people who like professionalism.
tuning in for
The
professional
apology
commentary.
tour.
Anyways, you can go buy a PS5 Pro tomorrow. Reviews are
Yeah, meh. I don't know what we were expecting. I guess,
nobody
but
was expecting anything. That's the. I mean, what?
yeah, yeah.
It's like, do you like this thing? Would you like it slightly better for a whole bunch more money? Here's an option.
Right, right. I mean, right. I don't know what to say. I mean, I do feel like all these consoles are in need of a refresh. In the Sony's case, I would say the biggest need is honestly this gigantic tulip thing that they sell. That it needs to be like a littler box, but I guess that's a hard computer science problem or whatever. So here we are. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. And it's my official.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. I'm there. I mean, I'm not buying a Sony PlayStation anyway, so it doesn't matter to me personally. But I just always thought the design was odd, and I don't know. Like when you think about the go-to-market stuff, Microsoft has the two different tiers of console. Okay, interesting. First time, and then Sony's doing the disc and the disc-less thing, and now the Pro, I guess. But yeah, okay, that's a different way to do it. You save money in certain ways, but they're both fine. I don't really care either way. But
I,
It's,
I
it,
think
it being expensive hasn't hurt him too much this time. I mean, that was a big problem with the PS3. And then, yeah, not with the PS4, but with the PS3. Who can say?
I mean, I feel like the people who are going to buy a PlayStation already know they're going to buy a PlayStation. People who were going to buy an Xbox already know, right? Like we already know as a fact from at least from Phil Spencer, like people aren't flocking into the console market. Like this is an established, mature market.
Yeah, which is a problem. Well,
Oh, it's a big problem.
which is why they're switching things up. It's one of the reasons that and not selling as many as the other guy, I guess. But okay, whatever. Sometimes need takes over and things change. But yeah, I still really like the simplicity of the console. This notion that you
Oh,
turn
sure, so do I.
you turn it on, it's up, you're in a game. You know, it's I like
It's
that
like
a
your
lot.
dishwasher. Like it does one thing
Yeah,
and
and
one
it
thing
just
only.
works. Yeah, right. The times when it doesn't work right is the exception. You're like, wait, what's going on here?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's kind of nice. Like right now, for example, I'm installing Call of Duty on yet another PC, and I got to tell you, 210 gigabytes of download. It doesn't matter what the device. Like, I'll see it tomorrow. I guess I don't know. It's just taking a while, but I wrote that review of the Zen 5 based laptop, which plays games amazingly well.
Mm-hmm.
And but every time you run this thing, I don't know, there's like a conclave happening in my apartment right now for some reason. Every time you run it, it takes a while. Like it starts up, it says it does a little thing with like percentage. It like takes a while. When you're in the game, it's unbelievable, but the seamlessness of the experience is not really there on PC. It's not quite the same thing. Which actually I have to say for me right now is kind of appealing because I don't want it to be too easy. I think that's the maybe that was part of the problem I had with Call of Duty, that and the toxicity, I guess. But I played a bunch of Call of Duty yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Pulls you
And
back in, doesn't it?
yeah, no, and dude, there's a Nuketown thing now.
Scratches
like,
that itch,
and it's
right?
awesome. Like it's that awesome classic Nuketown.
Chasing that dragon, aren't you? Yep. Logging back in.
Dude, I can stop anytime.
Yeah,
I don't know.
anytime.
I don't know
Easily.
what your problem
I
is.
can shut it off. I don't.
I'm not playing it right now. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I didn't. No one. No, I think I'll be okay. But but it's there, right? It's
Yeah.
I've been saying this for years. The ideal Call of Duty to me would be that all the playlists, all the weapons, all the just like let people mix it up however they want. And like, for example, Nuketown is a good. This is the way they always do things, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I want to play Nuketown, but I don't want to play Nuketown like Domination or whatever the game types are called. Like, I want to play Team Deathmatch or Hardcore Team Deathmatch or Kill
Yep.
Confirmed or one of those things. Like, basically what I would call multiplayer, like or Deathmatch or whatever, Team Deathmatch. But you don't get that option, right? Like when this thing is brand new, which it is, they give you like, yeah, you can play Nuketown all day. You just have to. It just
You have
be
to
at the
tolerate
whim of
the game type rotation. Yeah,
which
you
you-
can
yeah,
play
exactly.
We typically play like hardcore team deathmatch. That's kind of like
Yeah,
my
yeah. Like, so for me, I filter. That's the other thing. So I don't play it enough anymore. But when you get all the playlists, you can choose between like standard and hardcore modes.
Yep.
And then you can flip them all on and off. But so I just literally, after experimenting with just Nuketown, which I found irritating, just I switch between hardcore, or I can choose either hardcore team deathmatch or kill confirmed, which is to me is just as good. And the game stop, whatever. I go back, I work for a while, I come back to the game, and then like that list has reset.
Yeah.
So I have to like refilter it. And it's like, guys, come on. Like,
The pro
they're
tip
just
is you
trying to
can
get.
hit Y to turn them all off.
No, right. I know that. But I mean, like, I don't understand why
No,
it
I
doesn't
know it.
save
It
my.
doesn't save whatever.
I don't get that. Like, I feel like this has been a thing in Call of Duty for a while, but I feel like in previous versions, it did save it, I
It
think when
probably
it
did.
first comes out, I bet it did.
There's
I
definitely
bet
bugs in the game. There used up until
I
last
think it's
night
on purpose, though.
there was a
I
bug
think
that if
it's
you hit X to edit your weapon, it took the sight off every time, which was
Nice.
awesome.
That's
And
funny.
it was-
Okay.
They fixed it.
I feel like I'm sorry. Good. I'm sorry. I just think it's purposeful. That's all. Like, I think when things are new, they want you to. They almost want to force you down paths just so you like. Oh, maybe you'll love this thing you've never tried before. Which I get on.
It's
some
like the
level,
meta algorithm, right? Right? Like it's you intentionally turn this off, but you know what? Maybe we'll give it back. Maybe this will be the time. Right? Maybe this is it. Maybe I like it this time.
Yeah. Maybe. But probably not.